Hello, everybody. Just realized I was already live. Usually have the little intro before I get started. Hope everybody's having a good night. I just kind of jumped on randomly. Want to see what everybody was up to. Kind of having a wild day. Wanted to see what everybody else was up to. I know it's kind of late, so a lot of people in my regular audience aren't going to be on. But anybody that happens to tune in and now or catches this later, you're more than welcome to join me. I got the stream link, I believe, in the description as well as the title. So a few people should be able to see it. But yeah, just hanging out, enjoying myself. Nothing better to do. Got an easy day tomorrow, so I figured to spend a little time online, have some fun. But I need a beverage. Ooh. Ooh. Should reach out to Michael, see what he's up to. Oh, hey, Herman. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate it. Like I said, I was just thinking about it. I was like, I don't really know anybody in my regular audience is online right now, but that's okay. I just kind of feel like hanging on. And yeah, just coming on for a little bit. Felt like something relaxing to do, more of a Zen moment. If anybody wants to join in, I got the StreamYard in the description. I usually do that because I'll get a lot of random guests in when I do that. So if anybody sees it in the description, if they're just searching StreamYard or something like that, more than welcome to hop in. I just need to see a face, and most of the time, as long as it goes well, this stream will stay up. If it doesn't go well, then I'll just take it down later. No big deal. I don't feel like doing the editing process. I'm not big enough to draw any attention. Oh yes, always ready for the interview later today. No, I've actually had questions for Peter Moon set up since long before he accepted my interview, and him and another guest I have on, I would consider tied for first place for biggest guests that I've had on. One being Michael McIntosh, and the other one being Peter. Once I get him on, which thank you, Herman, for jumping in this conversation and getting me talking. But yeah, no, I've been interested in his work for a long time, and some of the people on my channel follow him regularly as well. And a couple people reach out to me already about that interview. I'm super excited about it. Oh, I'm actually gonna probably pull an all-nighter tonight and go into sober mode here in a minute. This will be the last of my drinking tonight, and then I'm gonna start chugging some carbonated waters. Oh, I appreciate it, man. Love you too. I love having you on and tuning in. Like I said, you're more than welcome to jump in if you get bored, but only if you're in the mood for it. I don't want to push anybody, especially the only person watching. If I just have you in the chat, that's just as good. All right, water time. When are you going to interview that douchebag Herman the Great? What are you talking about, douchebag? So when I have Herman the Great on, I plan on doing. I think me and you could do a really good episode on like mental health, and I have a lot of questions I'd want to ask you about how you feel personally that could relate a lot of people with anxiety to people that don't have anxiety. And we touched about it a little bit on the last live you got on with me, and I thought that was so good. Like the conversations that me, you, and April had were just absolutely so good. And man, I hope the rest of the interviews that I did that night didn't foreshadow anything. I mean, overshine anything that we talked about before, because some of that was some of the best stuff that I've gotten to talk to people about online. And yeah, that's I thought it was at least the most educational things I could do besides some of the science stuff that I've done with other guests. It was it helped me a lot too to understand it, because I have a few people in my life that have anxiety and I can't relate, and it's nice to just have that middle ground where you can understand their anxiety and maybe understand their point of view a little bit more. It's nice because, I mean, it's too hard to understand. Hey, Jesse James, thank you for stopping by. I know you're working, so I appreciate you stopping by while you're working. Kind of pulling an all-nighter tonight, just hanging out, relaxing. Oh, yeah. Always appreciate it, man. I like your company. Jesse James shows really good support. Damn it. Now that I think about it, you, sir, you need a hammer. Not a hammer. Well, I wish I could give you a hammer now that I said it. I'll give you at least a wrench. How about that? Because Jesse James is one of the best supporters that I have. He pops over to a lot of the people on our community streams. And I'm going to see if I can pull it up and make that happen for you. Because I really do appreciate you stopping in all the time. You're nice to everybody in the chat, and I appreciate it. Like I said, anybody that wants to join me, they're more than welcome to. I'm just kind of doing a random live chat hangout. And if you don't want the hammer, you just let me know, and I'll get rid of it. Because I know I don't want to put that responsibility on anybody. Oh, God damn it. I didn't censor it when I did it. Sorry if that came through too loud. But, yeah. Let me know if it bugs you. I'll get rid of it if it does. Okay. Just making sure. No, I could always use backup because every once in a while I like to do random times like this, and I don't know who's always available because these aren't what I would consider regular times. But every once in a while, I have some friends in New Zealand that like to tune in, and I have a couple people farther east than myself, and yeah, it's nice to be able to jump on a little bit later and catch them early in the morning or different times. Works out nice usually. It's actually how I met Jimmy from God damn it. Now all I'm thinking of is Jimmy Rizzo from the Jimmy Rizzo show. He's kind of the person that gave me like my abrasive quality when it comes to dealing with people on the internet, because I was always like trying to please everybody when I first got on the internet. I'm like, oh, you got to be friends with everybody. You got to make everybody like your channel. I was like, oh man, Jimmy has this really nice way of being like, well, fuck you guys. I don't really care what you think. And if you're coming on my channel just to be a troll, you can just fuck her off. And I was like, oh, I like the way you do that. And yeah, kind of got me in a better mood about it. Got me more prepared, and seeing other people do it made me feel a little bit better about it in the long run. Ah, damn it. Just disconnected my speakers. Sorry if that's super loud. Yeah, no. They trolls live in every time zone. You gotta pay the troll toll to get into that boys. Yeah. Oh my gosh, Herman. Didn't see you over there. I apologize, senor.
No worries.
I get my speakers unplugged
Jesse
for a
James
second.
is a better supporter than me. Is that what you're trying to say? And no, I'm kidding. I'm just kidding.
Sorry, no, I'm turning up my speakers. My speakers just came unplugged. What was that?
Hello.
Hello there.
Can
I
you
can hear
hear
you
me?
now. No, I could hear you. You were just really quiet. I had to get my speakers turned back
Oh,
up.
well, what I was saying was I was giving you a bunch of crap about it, but I was saying you're telling me Jesse James is a better supporter than me. I mean, how dare you? How
I,
dare you
I
tell
mean,
me
I wasn't comparing. I was just saying Jesse James is a very good supporter.
he thinks I'm
I'm
being
pretty sure
stupid?
you already got a wrench, don't you?
Sadly, yes. I'm just
Yeah, I was
kidding.
gonna
I'm just
say.
kidding.
I was gonna say anybody that supports my channel regularly, I
I'm trying to
usually
lighten your, trying
I
to
give
lighten
a
your.
wrench to.
I know you've had a rough day.
Who, me?
Yeah, well, I mean, you said you had a rough a rough day. So I
You
can't
want a
talk.
little you want a little insight? You want to know how good I cover up?
How good do you how good do you cover up?
So want to know what my last 2 days has consist of?
Do you want me to guess?
No. I was just asking if you're curious. If you
Yeah,
don't want to know, I'm not going to continue.
a little bit. Yeah, no, I'm actually I'm curious for real. I actually am.
Uh, my daughter and my girlfriend got in a car accident the other day and totaled the car. I messed up my car the other day. Between the three of us, none of us have a car anymore,
Oh no,
and yeah, it's been a fun week so far.
only Thursday.
Yeah,
Welcome to Thursday.
yeah.
See, Jesse James is laughing at you right now in the chat. That's not supposed to be fun.
Oh, Jesse's not laughing at me.
No,
There's a delay in the chat.
he's laughing at
I
me.
don't play those games.
No. Hey,
But no,
Jesse,
like I uh I try to do my best to maintain my own sanity. Yeah, no, everybody's okay, Jesse, and they're dealing with like whiplash and stuff like that. But it's getting to the point where everybody's okay. It's a long story. It would take me too long to get into. I try not to talk about those things online, and that's why when Herman said that I was having a rough day, that stuff doesn't bother me as much. I wish it bothered me more, and that's kind of why I was like, oh, this shouldn't be affecting me the way it does, and that's why I made that action that I was talking about earlier.
yeah.
It wasn't anything against anybody else. I was like, oh, like this drama wouldn't even be there if I wasn't there. Like I wouldn't even know about it. Like it wouldn't even be an occurrence. And I was like, as much as the fun's there, I can have that fun with everybody. I chat with everybody offline as well. So it'd be easier just to But yeah, thank you for reaching out, Jesse. I appreciate it. I put out too much, so I appreciate you being there to catch it.
Well, I'm here too. I don't know if I have a lot to say, but I'll just be here to hang out. At
Oh
least.
no, man, I'm so glad you showed up. I'm
Yeah.
not even gonna lie. I don't want you to think any otherwise. I like having you here, man.
No, I know you do, man. Hey, if you didn't, you wouldn't have me on. You know. I mean,
It's dude, this is a weird shirt, so it's like actually attached to my sleeves.
oh, nice.
It's like this $4 shirt I got at Ross. I all my like shirts and my clothes and anything like that are $4 or less. I try to get them at all the same place. All I do is shop at Ross, and I try to go to ones that are right next to malls because they get the best reject clothes. That's where I come with like really nice clothes for $4 or less. And oh my gosh, it's like the best thrift store shopping you can do and actually find decent brands.
Nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that at all.
Yeah, no,
Honestly,
it's my hidden gem secret. Like there's a Ross in my town, and I actually don't go there at all.
nice. I like Ross. I honestly I shop there. Honestly, some people laugh at me, but I actually shop at Walmart too for my clothes. You know, you can get some good deals at Walmart and Ross and
Hey, no, don't do that
all
for real
right.
though.
I won't, but you know I want to.
But hey, talk to me anytime offline, man.
No, I
Like I'm
will.
happy to talk. I'm happy to do the same thing I do for you. Like if I actually am making somebody happy, I'm happy to do that. I like talking to you, Herman.
I know.
I just don't want to do anything else harmful. I know I can come off like the green side of the sponge sometimes, a little abrasive, and I don't know. I'm a little unfiltered. I try my best. I try my best to be like as true as possible, and sometimes it just comes off a little too rough, and I get it. And I mean, I respect everybody's feelings about it. I'm just not going to change who I am for everybody else. The most I can do is, be me, and hopefully everybody can handle me in moderation if they start to learn who I am after a while.
Yeah.
I'm
Well,
shopping at the I can't even talk right now. Thrift store as well. I grew up in the thrift store. Yeah. No, my grandma used to run a thrift store in my town, and I literally grew up at the thrift store. I lost that's literally how I lost this tooth in my face a
mhm.
long time ago. Was I was babysitting my I don't know, like a niece of my family, I guess. And I was chasing her through the store, and a broom handle swung out and hit me in the fucking mouth. And
Oh,
they had to replace the tooth, and then it eventually just it didn't take. And yeah, been like that ever since. But yeah, grew up in the thrift store. Yeah,
oh.
toothless wonder here.
This one-
I don't know how many chiclet jokes I've had in my life.
Oh my god. I wouldn't even have noticed it if you didn't point it out.
Oh, shut
Honestly,
up!
I
Don't give me that
seriously,
bullshit.
I would. I noticed
I don't
that.
cover it that well.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's just
I've had people come on in my streams and just make fun of me for that. I roll with the punches well. I'm used
I
to it
can,
by now.
I
So when
mean,
I first started dating my girlfriend in high school, I had like a fake like denture type thing that like
mhm,
went to the roof of my mouth. It's called like a flipper or something like that.
yeah,
She had no idea for the longest time that I didn't have a front tooth. It was so wild to me.
look at that.
Wow.
I'm
How
watching.
conceited are you that you like to watch yourself while you're watching yourself?
I know. I'll turn the camera up. I just wanted
You got me beat, damn it. I thought I was the conceited one.
Nope, that's me, man. No, I going back to what you were just saying, just like 2 seconds ago, or like a few minutes ago, about like being yourself. I struggle with being myself, and I won't give away too much because I know I'll be interviewed eventually.
Well, and I can tell closer to what yourself is, and that's why I try to push you in that direction. I know I'm kind of a jackass about it, and I try to make jokes about it when I do it, but I can tell you get my jokes. It's
Yeah,
taken you a while to get to them,
it
but I can
takes.
tell you're starting to understand my humor at a slow point.
At first, I was like, "Who the hell is this guy? What's he trying to say?" And now I'm just like, "Okay, you know." But
No, I was super happy to get invited to the group too because it was a lot of fun and I did appreciate it. I just noticed I've rubbed more people wrong than I've well I can't even say that. I can't even say that I've rubbed more people wrong than I've helped people because I really do feel like I support people pretty wholeheartedly when I can. But I know that sometimes I can rub people wrong, and I just feel like if they're not dealing with me all the time, sometimes it's a little bit easier. You can reach out to me at any time. Everybody knows that about me. Like I've never been a closed off person. I'll tell somebody if I'm busy, but I'm happy to get back to them. I try my best. Nice place, Herman. Jesse says.
oh, thank you.
I mean,
Thank
not all of us can be as rich as Herman.
you.
Goddamn. You see what I did there?
I
Ah.
there. Oh my god! How did you know? Damn it! I was trying to Oh man, I was trying to hide that, but hey, what's cool on this TV? Like especially with YouTube, I can actually see the chat on the TV too.
You can see the chat on the TV.
Yeah.
Only when I put it up. Sorry, let me put it up more too.
Oh, you can put that
That
there.
always helps. You can see this on the bottom of the TV too, right?
No, yeah, I should be able to. Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see it too. Nice place, Herman.
It's got the delay on the TV, but
It's okay.
I appreciate everybody that's tuning in. The 3, 4 people, whoever happens to be hanging out.
What does lol mean? I don't know what lol means. I was just
LOL. Come on.
I'm too old for that.
You're not too old for that. You've been on the internet longer than I have.
I was born before you.
Yeah. This is true.
Oh my gosh.
I don't think we're that far in age. I've never asked you your age before.
You can
You
ask me.
asked me mine.
I've actually never asked you yours.
Yeah, you did. You asked me the other day. I told you I was 32.
Oh, well, I'm 35.
I was gonna say we're not that far. Okay.
I'm an old man. I thought
You
you were
know,
young.
you're the same. You're the same age as my older brother.
Oh, there we go. I see. I'm your real older brother.
My brother from another mother.
I gotta
That's for
keep you in
damn
line.
sure.
I gotta
But
keep.
I don't want to call you my brother from another mother, because then I can't have that same kind of attraction towards you. I mean,
we
I
could be.
can't. I
We'll
can't have
pretend.
that. That's creepy.
We'll pretend like we're from West Virginia, man. It'll be okay.
What's that?
I said,
West Virginia?
well, yeah,
No, no, no. I don't live that
from West
country.
Virginia,
I'm
man.
sorry. I was born in Kentucky, but not on that side of the tracks.
We just offended half your audience that's watching this later.
No, God, I couldn't offend the people in Kentucky. I supported them in the last election. Me and the most votes that Kanye West all came from Kentucky.
Are you serious? That's
I was one of me and probably the Chicagoland area probably voted for Kanye West.
oh my
Well,
god.
because during the last election, there was this big debate about who was more racist, Joe Biden or Donald Trump, and I was like, well, who could be the least racist out of these two guys? And I'm like, oh, Kanye West. Kanye West has got to be way least way least racist between these two. So Kanye West got my last vote.
There
And
we
before
go.
that, it was a time traveler by the name of Andrew Basiago.
Oh,
I've never voted for Donald Trump, and people always people think that's interesting because I have a right wing ideology in my head. I guess I have my own views politically, but at the same time, I vote to wherever my heart takes me. I don't I don't necessarily do it whatever people tell me to do.
yeah. Well, I was personally sick of being registered Republican, so I just finally said, you know what, screw it, I'm gonna register independent. I can go.
I don't blame you.
I can go.
I would do the same thing. And I don't know how the registration stuff is in different states, but like in Illinois, they only send you information on the Republican parties.
Mm.
It's like, why wouldn't you want to hear information on both parties?
Yeah, that's what they do too here in California.
Like, why wouldn't you want to just educate all of your voters, no matter what party they were?
But I'm wondering though, now that I'm independent, are they going to send me information on both parties since I'm independent?
Yeah.
You know, because
Or they
independent.
don't send you any information and they leave it up to you. Oh, he's voting for Bernie. Don't worry about that guy.
I have to say though, it was really funny because my dad always gets pissed off every presidential election year. They send him the voter guide in Spanish and English, and he gets pissed off because he's like, I don't speak Spanish. I said, yeah, Dad, but there are some people that do. He goes, but I'm not one of them.
He
I
said,
go,
fuck it, vote in Spanish and vote in English.
yeah, voting, but don't worry, the Democrats
They'll
support that.
count it. It's California.
It's California, right? We just, I know, gosh.
My bad.
No, I know.
Touchy topic on YouTube.
Oh, who cares? It can go screw itself.
To be determined. Sorry, that was only speculation.
That was it. Yes.
I'm not a polls analysis at the moment.
We just to give you some insight in California, we just spent a ton of freaking money to try to recall the governor that was never going to happen. So
I feel like California and Canada are going through the exact same things. That's why it's funny that you have the interesting connection with Canada. You do.
yeah.
All of them were like, yeah, we definitely don't want Trudeau again, but I guess we're stuck with this blackface guy. I don't know why, but nobody wants him, but I guess we're stuck with him.
He's still not in the majority, though. It's basically the election ended up the same as what it already was.
Whole tax bracket moved out of California because of the governor. Like, you think about Elon Musk and fucking Joe Rogan alone, they just took a tax bracket with them.
There we go. Ben Shapiro moved away too.
Yeah, Ben Shapiro also moved to Tennessee. Yeah, they moved the Daily Wire to Tennessee, and Ben Shapiro lives in Florida.
Was it Tennessee or was it Ohio? I thought it was Ohio that he moved to.
I don't know. They all split up in different places. I believe Ben Shapiro is currently in Florida.
Florida, okay.
And what's he called? The Daily Wire is headquartered in either Tennessee or Kentucky, one of the two.
Okay, yeah, I heard that.
because Ben only flies in there for like weekly or whatever backyard sit downs
I like
where they
that.
all sit around and smoke cigars, and Ben looks at them and like coughs with his yarmulke on. He's like, I don't drink. He sometimes he'll have a wine, like a half a
Hmm.
wine,
Yeah.
but it can't be on a Sunday or a Saturday.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
He's very specific. Like he's so on point.
Yeah.
That's the only reason I like Ben Shapiro is he doesn't stray away from the way like oh God. If you're going to be out, and that's the same reason I like Bernie Sanders so much. If you're going to be about something your whole career.
Yeah. Right.
I mean, there's only a few things that Bernie's wavered on, and it's because he learned more about it. And it's the same with Ben. The only things that they've either one of those two have wavered on is what they've learned more about. They don't have their feet planted in the sand,
Right.
and I think they're both independents. I think Donald Trump would have been an independent or a Democrat, depending on how he wanted to run. I think the Republican, him running as a Republican, was a strategical attack
Oh,
against the Democrats because otherwise, I mean, he picked it as I can fight these Republicans a lot easier than I can fight a Democrat.
yeah.
He would have had a lot rougher battle with Bernie Sanders or Hillary Clinton
Hillary
in the
Clinton.
primaries
Yeah.
before he got to anything serious.
Well, speaking of being consistent their whole careers, Joe Biden has been a crazy ass piece of crap in my.
No, I mean he's evolved. He's not
Yeah.
publicly as racist as he was before.
He's kind of the same thing. He's kind of the same thing for 40 years, in my opinion. But I mean,
I
at least
mean,
he's consistent at it, though.
I do think he has a lot of the same ideologies. I don't think you can take something like that out of a person.
Yeah,
But at the
but
same time, I mean,
yeah, I will say though.
he is not, I've always had this stance. I would respect any president that got voted into office, no
Yeah,
matter how they did it,
right.
and I'll support them until they're doing things that aren't acceptable or like what I wouldn't consider the majority as thinking was okay. I think he now has almost the approval rate of George Bush leaving office.
Oh my god.
Like it's kind of messed up.
Yeah.
And I don't know if he wants to blame it on the pandemic. I mean, he had a vaccine coming into office, which was great. Like that always helps. He had a decent economy coming into office. I mean, for having a pandemic going on. But he's not doing as well as I expected him to do with the circumstances. But I don't know.
Well,
Maybe Kamala Harris will pull him out of it. I
yeah,
do like Kamala. I mean, Kamala is one of the most conservative Democrats I know. I mean, especially if you look at the fact that she's like one of the biggest advocates for criminal justice and stuff like that. Like, she literally had a slave camp running in California for a while with people on petty crimes for like weed and shit.
Right. Yeah.
And them making like license plates and shit.
Now, just going back to Joe Biden for a second, I don't think it's all his fault. Like for I guess the failures that he does because he's controlled by the.
I think Joe Biden agrees with whatever somebody puts in front of him.
And he just happened to become president.
Oh no, yeah.
Let's be honest. I mean,
he's a puppet. I honestly think
he's a puppet to the liberals. Yeah. That's really what he is.
No, he's a face figure. Oh. I felt the same thing when I watched people carry Hillary Clinton into a van.
Yeah.
When she was like walking out of a building and all of a sudden her legs didn't work anymore. I was like, oh, that's what's going on here. Okay. The program just shut down. I was like, oh, that was strange. Let's just act like that didn't happen. I've given up on politics a long time ago when it comes to that. Like I don't trust any politicians wholeheartedly.
No, I don't either.
You can't. I think it's unhealthy. And like the same way that I feel like when people are obsessed with Trump and they're like, "Oh my God, I'm Trump diehard." I'm like, "What are you talking about? This guy's done so many things wrong. Like you have to accept the wrong with the good."
Yeah.
And that's with any person, whether you're talking politics, religion, or anything.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I saw Trump when he was president as. Yeah, he did say some really jerky, horrible things. I get that, but if that's the liberals' only like you don't think that every president has had their jerky moments, even if it's behind the scenes?
Oh yeah, no, I think he's a jackass,
You
but I
know,
think he's a good businessman,
he's a great businessman.
and I think he shows that he can produce a good economy. But I
Yeah.
do think he's a jackass and he doesn't know how to talk to people.
No, yeah.
I mean, that's that, but I don't know if that's necessarily required of a president. It just depends. I mean, it depends on what people expect. If people expect you to go up and talk to, like during a pandemic, you got to go up and calm the nerves of your citizens. He was never going to be able to do that.
No.
He should have had somebody else talk to him. You better have the Speaker of the House come up or somebody else. Like
he hates the Speaker of the House, Nancy Pelosi, so that wouldn't work out so well.
But I'm just saying, you do that layup to save your own skin with that layup.
Exactly. Yeah.
Let her run her mouth and not have any control.
Right.
That's fine. Let her make a bunch of false promises like she still does today when she does have control. I mean, it's Nancy Pelosi for you.
She's a lifetime politician.
Oh man.
Would you?
It's just politicians in general.
That's what I liked about Trump is he's not a politician. He's a business.
I mean, he is now. I know people still try to write on that, but to me, he is now. And I don't necessarily want to see him run again for office. I don't know how he'll be feeling mentally wise. I know DeSantis, the governor of Florida, is kind of a kindergartner in the eyes of like Donald Trump, but I do think he's the next runner-up that you could see actually doing something.
Yeah.
Like on a Republican stance. I don't want to see somebody like Mitt Romney try to do it again.
Mitt Romney.
I don't want to see that money in the Republican Party that's just like filthy rich. I just don't want to see them showering money on the party in order to get their agendas pushed forward.
Mitt Romney's not even a Republican. He's a rhino. Let's be honest.
Yeah, yeah.
Sorry,
rhino. He's all horn.
Man. I'm sorry to say it, but I like talking politics because we can like shoot the shit and like sit here and talk about it.
You do it in a healthy way. A lot of people that I talk politics with, some of them can't do it in a healthy way where if you contradict anybody that they really like, they dig their feet in the sand. And it's like, well, I really have nobody that I'm like a diehard for. I can respect and disrespect people for things that I don't like, their policies on. And that's the biggest problem with politics is most people don't know the politicians' individual policies about a lot of things.
Right.
They just know what's portrayed in the media, what they said in their last tweet, or what they like. Right. That's more important than their actual policies and what's going on in the economy.
Oh, interesting. Who's this?
Guess somebody popping in.
You're getting trolled, it looks like.
Oh, just popped in. Oh, I just saw it.
Oh, dude, I can't get to my computer here, man. Dang it.
That's all right.
Interesting. Well,
I don't have a problem with that. That's okay.
That's a lot.
You can spam that if you want, man.
All right. I mean, if you don't have a problem with that.
I mean, that's how we feel.
His teeth are... I'm sorry I'm laughing at that.
It's the gift that keeps on giving. I'm like the real Santa with my teeth.
Why am I laughing at this? Oh, God. I'm sorry I'm laughing, man. You know what? That just totally made my night.
I didn't even see it when it came up, Jesse. Herman saw it before. I got a little bit of delay on mine. I'm not sure how. I don't know if he's got the YouTube open. Like I said, Jesse, if you got the hammer, feel free to drop it down. I'm glad I kind of gave it to you before. Like I said, when I'm doing these late night ones, I don't know who I'm going to have in as an admin.
Yeah, I mean, I can't.
Hey, are you hanging out in the background?
Who?
Oh, Tiffany, you're the best. God damn it, Tiffany. Why do you got to be so goddamn nice?
Who was it? Wait, what?
Tiffany did it without even. God, I didn't even know she was here. She's just the best all the goddamn time.
Oh, shit.
That's why.
What's up, Tiffany?
Man.
Oh my gosh, you're getting trolled mad, man.
You want to ask her to get some teeth? Well, I mean, I don't know if they sell teeth at the mall.
Hey, Tiffany.
I feel like you can go to a specialist for that.
Probably.
Dude, Tiffany, you're the best. Goddamn you. Why do you gotta be so goddamn nice? I'm never ready for it. I was in a zone, and now you threw me off. Damn it! But I appreciate it so much. Thank you.
Tiffany Lurker. Hey, Tiffany. How you doing? Hopefully you're doing well. I'm Herman the Great. If you didn't know me, hi, Tiffany. Nice to meet you. Hello, Governor.
Hello, governor. Ow, yeah.
What does governor mean? What does that even mean in the British language?
It's just a greeting. Governor is actually a rank, but
Right. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what
I don't know. I don't know how high it is. It's got to be casual.
Ash. You know what?
She is a superhero. She just changes her costume, and I don't know what's going on. And she's already in the phone booth, and it's done.
It's gone. Yeah.
She's a mile ahead.
I took out a troll in her chat the other night, Tiffany's chat, because
no, I know. I saw that she thanked you in the group chat. That's awesome, man.
Like, I was like, okay, I'm just doing my job. So
Tiffany's known that. Like, I've been about that in my chat for the longest time. But then when I started doing live streams, I kind of got over it. I'm just gonna shut off my live chat when I go and make this public later. I'm just gonna shut off the live chat and call it a day. If I don't let them on live, I don't really care. If they want to waste their time doing that, getting my views up, that's fine too. But I don't know. I was super big on Nightbot, and like Tiffany was the one who honestly got me in the mood to like start like worrying about stuff, because people were attacking Tiffany in my chat on my channel, and I was like, this is fucked up. Like, I got to figure this out, or I'm not going to go live anymore.
Right.
And Tiffany was like one of the first people I talked to when I got on YouTube like 4 months ago.
Who? Golden Knight? Ogden Knight? Who? What? Wait.
Who is this knight you speak of?
Yeah, who's Ogden Knight?
Dost thou have thou McGavail for me and me mate? He's been pitched in battle for a fortnight, and has a king's thirst for a frosty brew that thou might have for thust. You know that reference?
I don't remember where that's from, sadly, but I'm just laughing.
It's the Cable Guy.
Oh gosh, I haven't seen that movie.
When they're at medieval times.
Governor just means boss. Oh, that's cool.
Oh, thank you, Theo.
Well, thank you, Theo.
Dropping the knowledge on us.
Yeah, it just means boss. So basically, it's just like someone saying, "What's up, boss?"
Rick Rouse.
Game bitch.
I'm a boss.
I'm sorry, I'm not drinking anything right now. I was drinking something earlier. I'm
drinking carbonated water now. Not as fun. I'm drinking carbonated water until I got work in a couple hours.
Dang.
Months overtimes.
You'll be up all night, man. Up all night?
Well, I'm glad she is. She's on top of it.
Yeah.
And Tiffany, thank you again. I don't know how to thank you enough. God damn it. I can't thank you enough.
The Tooth Fairy forgot to come to Jacob's house. I'm just getting a kick out of these trolls.
The Tooth Fairy never comes to my... Well, I mean, the Tooth Fairy could have came to my house. She doesn't bring teeth. I don't know how that works.
They take teeth away.
Yeah, they usually give me money for teeth. And according to Herman, I'm rich. So Tooth Fairy definitely be visiting my house.
That's funny.
I know. That's why I say you need to get some rest.
I don't sleep at all either.
I don't want to take up your time with my trolls.
Well, Tiffany's gonna be.
If they're just making fun of my teeth, I can deal with that for a few hours.
For a few hours. I make fun of your teeth too.
What's that?
I said I'll make fun of your teeth if you want me to, but
Oh yeah, exactly. They're kind of yellow too.
This is gonna piss Tiffany off right here. Look at this.
Dr. Pepper?
She loves Dr. Pepper. It's her favorite. It's not necessarily my favorite though, but I mean I don't mind drinking it.
I told you mine's diet.
Oh my gosh! Look.
I always have it with me, but mine's always diet.
Aussie Tiger is going after you with the same comment over and over.
What is that? Oh, it's the same one?
No, it's someone...
Like his dad left him. No, my dad let me borrow his truck yesterday because my truck broke down the other day. He's got a nice Ram pickup truck. It's really nice. It's like a 2017. I was super excited to drive around. It was quiet. I was driving around with my girlfriend, and I was like, you know what? I didn't realize that trucks were supposed to be quiet. I usually try to turn my radio up over the noise of my car because my car is way too goddamn loud. I'm fine with people making fun of my teeth. They can go nuts. That doesn't really bother me. Honestly, it's been a problem in my life for over 3 years. So I'm so used to it.
I'm making a toast to Tiffany. It's Dr. Pepper toast, in a Coca-Cola cup, which is very ironic. But toast to Tiffany, the greatest mod of all time. Not name Herman the Great. Tiffany, you're awesome. Love you. You're a good sister, and that's all I gotta say.
I have to knight Tiffany as the best girl I've ever met on the internet. I got to cheers to that.
That's a
The two people I met on the internet that I was best friends with when I first met them were Aaron Moriarty from the Truth Quest and Tiffany from Divine Tiffany's channel.
yeah.
And those are the two people that have helped me more and that I've tried to support more than any other people that I've ever been on the internet with.
Yeah, we seriously love you, Tiffany. Seriously, there's a lot.
I really hope you know that.
Yeah, we love you. You know,
I'm getting teary just thinking about it. No, I really do appreciate it.
it's alright to cry, Jacob.
I try not to get teary that much.
That's okay. Honestly,
I kind of felt bad earlier because I thought I was rubbing people wrong, and I that's why I wanted to do this, because I knew I would actually open up a little bit if I did it, and it's a good magnifying glass on myself.
let me ask you a question. Why? Okay, because I know the answer for myself on this question, but why do you feel like you like rub people the wrong way a lot? Because I know the answer for myself.
Oh, it's because I know my jokes are abrasive, and I know my sense of humor rubs people the wrong way, especially if they either don't feel like they know me well enough, or sometimes I feel like I know them well enough where I push the envelope a little bit more and a little bit more.
Right.
And like, I don't know if it's me opening up fully or if it's me trying to push people's buttons, but I don't try to push people's buttons in the sense that I want to make them angry at any point. That's why I'm always the first one to apologize if I feel like I did do something wrong.
Right.
Because I do feel like I do that a lot. I do feel like I can put that impression on people, and I don't want that to be the case, but I know it happens, and that's why I made that decision. Or I just feel like I wasn't trying to. It wasn't anything else. Oh, thank you, Theo, for tuning in. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's like 2 something here.
Yeah.
Figured I was waiting for Jimmy Rizzo to wake up. He's got to pop into my show. I already know what's coming.
It's almost 3 a.m.
right now.
Right? Isn't it almost 3 a.m.? No. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, it's 12:57 in the morning here.
And we'll catch Ash when she wakes up too.
You're right. Right? Yeah, there we go. We probably will.
Oh.
Let's see. What time does she get up? She usually gets up around 7. No, there's no.
Sorry, I was doing the screen. I hate doing that screen, and I hate when people.
No worries, man. It's cool.
I don't know why it bugs me so much.
See, the cool thing is I can actually like watch the chat on the TV. It's pretty cool. But anyway, yeah, you know, Tiffany, everyone's got something going on. You know, we all have shit going on, and you know, we have to try to be there for each other as best we can. You know, and I know I'm really bad at being there for people sometimes. Sometimes, you know, because I'm off in my own little world. I'm off, you know, just
Jesse,
like
you're not in Chicago. Fuck you. God, Jesse, you're right outside of me too. I thought, man, I didn't know that.
Damn,
Jesse, are you in Chicago? Really? What part of Chicago? Or are you just saying Chicago because it's the biggest place around you? Man, small world.
Excuse me. Sorry. Shouldn't be burping on your stream. But yeah.
No, you can burp on my stream. I'm sitting there smoking weed and cigarettes.
Stephanie. Wow. Tiffany. Goodness gracious. Well, no, Stephanie's not even here. That I know of. Unless she's lurking. No, seriously. Tiffany and anyone out there who's watching this stream, you know, Jacob and myself, as well as a lot of people that we are associated with, they care about people. You know. Thank you, Herman. And sorry. Oh, definitely, Tiffany. But don't. Okay, I'm responding to Tiffany in the chat here, and I'm taking over your show at the same time, Jacob. But Tiffany, don't overexert yourself though. Like, take care of yourself first. I don't want people to like.
Make sure your glass is full before you worry about filling anybody
Exactly.
else. I've talked to you about this since the day we've met.
And
because you are so much of a giver.
She really is. But also, don't be afraid to be somewhat selfish and take care of yourself.
Oh yeah.
You know, you have to.
Same way. It's the same way I've talked to you about people that reach out too much and try to extend their hand too much and ask too much from you.
Right.
There's nothing wrong with setting boundaries.
Yeah.
I was talking to Herman about this earlier.
Yeah.
It's setting boundaries is a healthy way of just having other people respect what keeps you sane and help and keeps you where you can still help others.
Right. Because, you know, I've always been taught, and I've always believed this, you can't help others unless you can help yourself first. You have to help yourself first. You have to, you know, if it's staying away from live streaming or doing stuff online.
Herman, do you ever listen to Jordan Peterson?
No, I never have.
No? He's a California native that I think you should look into.
Okay. I can do that.
He's a psychologist.
Okay. Nice.
He has a book about the 12 steps, and I'm a big fan and advocate of him. And like his first step, and it's definitely an analogy in the sense of it, is oh, okay, yeah. And I just felt like it was me sometimes pushing a little too hard. I didn't want you to think that.
You know, Jacob, real quick before you carry on, I didn't mean to like stop you, interrupt you, but the reason I think you and I get along so well is because we're so much alike. Like for me, I think I offend everybody all the time. I say sorry like you wouldn't.
Yeah, but your jokes aren't half as abrasive as mine.
No,
you're a lot more sensitive than myself, and I'm still understanding your sensitivity. But that's where we relate. Is I don't have the sensitivity that you have. I have way more abrasiveness sometimes, but at the same time, you can see when you're offending people a lot easier than I can see. Like you have way more awareness than myself, and I yield to that all the time. Like there's things that you pick up that I don't even pick up.
Yeah. Well, of course I had to look this up, so I can't say I'm an empath because that's not really what I am. But I've been really good at being able to pick up on like how people are feeling. Like if someone tells me, "Hey, I'm doing good," or I said, "Oh, how you doing?" So and so. I'm fine. I'm like, "No, you're not. What's going on? Tell me."
Yeah. You know, I did that to somebody earlier today, and I was like, you know what? You're not fine. I know you're not fine. And they were like, how do you know me so well?
Can I use somebody as an example? And I don't mean this as a bad thing toward this person. Am I allowed to mention a person's name and not in a bad way, or should I stay away from that?
I don't like to.
I'm checking with you.
I don't like to subject women to that, Tiffany. I think everybody's complicated.
That's true. We all are.
Yeah. No, and everybody's going through different shit, and I know they are. Yeah. And as much as you told me about me, about yourself, you're a goddamn trooper. Minus what's going on online, minus what's going on, you know what I mean? You bend over backwards in your own real life, and then I see you do it online, and yeah, I totally understand.
Are you talking about Tiffany or me?
Tiffany.
Oh, that's you're talking about me. I was like, oh.
I don't know you as well. I wish I knew you better, Herman. That's why I told you I wanted to do an interview with you.
Yeah, no, we can do
everything I've known about you so far, I've enjoyed. Like we get along so well.
We do.
I mean, I know we joke around a lot and goof around a lot, but at the same time, like I constantly get offline and tell my girlfriend about Herman said this. Like it makes her laugh and it makes myself laugh. Like I know it's silly and I know I sound like a child saying it, but at the same time, I really do enjoy your company, man. I don't
Yeah,
want you to think any otherwise.
I enjoy yours as well, man. But you know, the thing is, I was saying this on my stream Monday night. I was telling my new boyfriend, apparently Tyler, about this, and I said, "Man, this is me. I don't know if this is a good thing or a bad thing,
All
but
right, I wasn't jealous earlier, but you talked about him like a couple times now.
right?
Like I said, do I gotta up the ante? It's what is 3,000 the bar? Like, so I gotta. You just let me know, all right?
It's
Tell me
four
what your
thousand.
love is worth.
It's 4,000. Remember, we both have we both have that kind of money, right? We don't. No, but I was seriously saying though that like I don't know if this is a good thing or a bad thing, but this is me on and off camera. I'm the same person whether I'm in front of the cameras or behind the scenes. I'm a genuine, kind and caring person. Ladies out there, I'm still single unless Jacob snatches me up by the end of the night, but we'll see. He still has a shot. We do have a broship. That's right. we but so like we become like fast friends, Jacob. And I'm usually like more reserved, but I'm just like, you know what? Ever since the first time I was on your show with that one crazy guy, I forgot David or Dave or something like what was his name? I don't remember his name.
Yeah, I don't know that guy
That was
either.
hilarious. I made fun of the guy. I'm just like,
Alrighty, Elaine, relax.
what? What's up?
You said ever since the first time I met you, I mean, we just hit it off, and it's just real great. And I said, alrighty, Elaine, relax.
Oh, oh my god. Yeah, he's a
No, I just joke about like I joke about that with everybody. For some reason, I don't know why people seem to get a good vibe off of me off of introductions, but at the same time, the more they get to know me, then they go, "Oh, he's kind of a dick." So I'm glad after you got to know me, I'm not at that point.
That's funny. And
So
yes, you know
what Tiffany said, she said he's a firefighter, right?
yeah, you got to be a firefighter, Jacob. Damn it, you're not even a firefighter.
I'm not a firefighter. She's talking about your man.
No, I know, but that's the bar. You have to be a firefighter and give me $3,000. I'm a cheap hooker. Yes, I
What's
said
that?
hooker.
I was just thinking when she said that. I was thinking about what's that movie that they talk about? Where they're like, oh, so and so, Daddy's going to play with his fire hose or something like that. I can't remember the.
I don't know. I don't remember.
It's in the actual intro of the movie. Like that's how they sold the movie. I can't remember it now. Some blonde girl sang it to her kid.
Boom! See, look at that. Look at that, Tiffany. I hope we're making your night good tonight.
Or at least cheering it up a little bit.
At least making it's because Tiffany, you have to realize like everybody matters, you know, in life. So that's just what
She knows she does. Like now, I'm starting to think that it wasn't as involved with me as I thought it was. That was just my conceited self thinking it was my fault. I apologize for that too.
So
We are the sorry group. So once again, sorry.
It's okay. We forgive you for now, Jacob. Next time it'll be $3,000 to all of us.
$3,099.
So wait. So I still can't do what I'm planning to do in the private chat. You still won't let me do that.
What's that?
You still won't let me do what I want to do in the private chat.
You can do whatever you want to do in the private chat. What do you mean?
No, I'm talking about what I said in the private chat earlier. You don't.
Oh yeah, no, I still don't want that.
Okay, got it.
It just seems it has nothing to do with that, man. Reach out to me any other time. You know you can talk to me. Same with you, Tiffany. I'm not gonna join the group chat again. I too much headspace for that. I actually limited headspace for that. That's actually the truthful answer. Limited headspace for that. I'm happy to talk to everybody and support everybody, and I'm going to do it regardless of who's going on at what times. And I don't care about any of it. Like I'm just happy to support everybody because I like everybody. So
hey guys, I gotta get going. I'm actually gonna go live right now. So have fun, Jacob. No, I'm kidding.
I'll join you.
I know you probably would too.
You know I would.
Yeah, I know you would.
No, I plan on staying up for the rest of the night. I'm gonna probably go to work I'm going to work in about 4 hours.
Oh gosh, I wouldn't go to sleep right now. Crap. No, but seriously, I have something to say though about like people going on at the same time. I've had to deal with that for many years on YouTube. Like when I had a
sortie. So sortie, what does that mean?
I don't know what sortie means. I don't know. Maybe she meant sorry. But seriously, I've seriously had to deal with people like going on live at the same time as me, and it used to make me mad. But then I'm thinking, you know what? It happens. It's the nature of the beast on YouTube. We're all in different time zones, most of us. So 2 hours ahead of me is Jacob. 1 hour ahead is Tiffany. Um, Maria is same time as me.
Penya's in South America, an
He's in
hour
South
ahead of
America.
everybody on the farthest coast of the U.S.
Oh wow. Yeah, okay. Then there's who else? Gosh, April's 3 hours ahead. So in our crew.
No, that's what I was saying. April is Penya's
Yeah.
one
So
hour farther than April.
okay.
Yeah,
So he'd be
it's
4 hours.
It's fun timing things up with him.
So wait, would he be 4 hours ahead of me then?
He'd be 2 hours ahead of me.
What about okay? Then I'm
One
trying to
hour
figure,
ahead of April.
I'm trying to figure this out. Then what would he
You're
be
in
for me?
California, but we're two apart depending on what. California only falls on one timeline, so
Yeah,
me and you
yeah,
are 2 hours apart. You and April are 3 hours apart. You and
yeah.
Pena are 4 hours apart.
Oh, so it'd be 4 hours apart from me. Okay,
Yep.
okay. Four
Unless
hours
you're
ahead.
4 hours apart with April. If you're 4 hours apart with April,
No, it's
then
three.
Pena would be 5. Yeah, so you're 3 with
Yeah.
him, 3 with her, 4 with Pena.
Okay, so he's 4 hours ahead though.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. He's got me beat.
Coming up on the Jacob Waters channel today, everybody, Pena Perspective will be on later in the evening. But first, Mary Moon's dad will be on tonight.
Oh, hush. Mary Moon.
I'm just kidding.
She's a vegetarian.
Mary
Mary
Moon,
Moon, Mary Moon.
right. And tonight, also on the Divine Tiffany channel, it should be karaoke, possibly. I don't know. Unless you want me to hit karaoke tonight. Oh no,
Gosh.
I can't. Dang
Oh
it.
my God. Okay, so Tiffany, I didn't tell you about this. So my daughter listened to the playback of your karaoke when your daughter did the that song, and my daughter immediately was like, "I can do that song. I know that song," and she wanted to jump on and do it. And it was when we were on that stream with Elaine when she jumped on and said that little thing about foot fungus and stuff like that. Immediately she wanted to sing that song, and I was like, "All right, relax. Let's wait till karaoke night, and then we'll we'll unleash your next venture."
So wait, that was your daughter earlier that said that?
Yeah.
I thought that was Brooklyn chick that said that.
What the? Oh my God, the foot fungus.
The foot,
Nothing
yeah,
for
the
you.
foot, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, no, that was my
That
daughter.
was really? Oh crap! I didn't know that.
Yeah, I know. I didn't say anything because I'm really weird about it.
No worries. I just didn't know who it was. I was like, who? Well, you said it earlier on the stream. You're like, that was my daughter. I'm like, what?
Yeah, no, we're gonna try to tune in the next time, Tiffany. And I'm gonna turn my camera off and she'll give it a whack. She's got a few songs that I thought would be funny to at least let your daughter hear later because I think they're interested in some of the same music. I just thought it would be funny.
Now, Tiffany, tell me what time you're going live tomorrow or later today, so I can go live at the same time. Just let me know.
We'll all schedule it.
Well, I'll schedule a live stream at the same time.
So somebody asked me how long I'm going live tomorrow. I was like, 8 hours. How long are you going live?
Yeah, if I could do even 1 hour, that's a success for me, man. I can't do longer than an hour. I don't have the stamina anymore. I'm not as young as I used to be, man.
If I stream, God, so I want to start. I want to use a different platform because on Zoom you can actually record when you go on other people's streams. That's the other thing that is cool about it. You can record as soon as you go on somebody else's stream, so you can share it on your own and get your own copy. And that's what I want to start doing.
Oh, that'd be interesting.
Yeah, so like every time you go on somebody else's live, you can literally just share that on your own later. Oh, this is when I went on so and so's, and you can tag so and so, and you can,
Yeah.
you know what I mean, get a link to theirs as well.
Yeah,
It's a good combo.
that's kind of nice. I'm glad Tiffany caught my joke. Just, I have to joke about stuff like that because I just think it's funny. If you're new to YouTube, you have to know that, like I said, people go live whenever they can go live. It's just the nature of the beast. I've had people, and again, I'm just gonna say this, Jacob, and I'm not meaning to make this like a huge topic of conversation, but I want to just say this. When I was a bigger channel, I had people that would pop into my chat, say hi, give a like, say, hey, how you doing, Herman? Maybe leave a super chat if they really wanted to do that, but they didn't have to do that part. But they would just do whatever and say hi, and then like literally 3 minutes later they'd go live, and I was like, what the hell? What the hell are these people doing? Or there'd be people that I would know from the East Coast that would go live, and I would get really pissed about it. But I had to work through it and think, well, this is when they want to go live. Let them go live.
Yeah,
I'm either going to have an audience or I'm not.
yeah,
So I had to get over that.
and you can't let it distract you from what you're doing at the moment.
No.
Just like likes or dislikes or anything like that. Like
Yeah.
you're just going on live and you want to produce content for people and hang out with people, and meet new people. That's the way to do it. Just go on and do it. Like, don't worry about what other. I don't know. That rubbed me so wrong today, and it wasn't anything against anybody personally. It was just a matter of I would want the same from everybody. Like, I wouldn't want anybody's plans to stifle anybody else's plans.
Yeah,
and I would say that for anybody that we hang out with.
And for my part in what happened today, I'll say this. My message, I hope, came across clear. Maybe it was a little bit abrasive on my end for how I said what I said, but if someone asks me something
let me clarify what you just said, because you might have came off abrasive, but you were answering to something that came abrasive to you.
That's true.
It wasn't like you weren't you were feeling like you were responding accordingly. It wasn't like you were just going to harden the paint out of the blue.
No, but I just and it was in a public setting where I was thinking, gosh, why are we talking about this publicly? Let's go privately with this, and I probably should have done that. But when I get
that's the one thing that I pointed out to you offline was the last time that you guys both streamed at the same time. You guys both had awesome streams.
Yeah,
and everybody supported both of you, and I thought that was enough to show everybody, like, oh, it could be done, like. And I also pointed out the fact that when me and Tiff, like, I was on a live and I saw Tiffany pop down one, and I was like, oh, it'd be really cool to get a card pulled at the same time. So I reached out to Tiffany and I streamed hers while me and Pena were live. Oh, okay. It was just fun to have her on, like, pulling cards for me during my live. Like, we had the whole thing going at once, and everybody was watching all of them. Marie goes popping back and forth, checking out both of them. She's like, I can see you on Jake's. Like, it was fun. Like, it was just fun. Like, I feel like we can all have fun with it and still enjoy ourselves without overthinking it.
And I think that the thing too, Jacob, is that we're all learning about each other too. We're still learning about each other. We all have differences, and we still have stuff that we have differences. But yeah, if I had to go back and address what happened today, or I guess yesterday now, if technically, I would have taken it private. I probably would have said, you know what, we got to talk about this privately, and let's just address this privately. And I'm leaving this person's name off the stream intentionally because I don't want.
No, it's not about that. But I also know you went through a spectrum of emotions today when I first talked to you.
Yeah,
and it was like everything from I probably shouldn't talk about how I actually feel to all right, I hope this person knows how I feel. That way we can know each other better.
Yeah.
Like at the end of it, like that's what it actually turned out to. Yeah. I mean, I know my abrasive comedy and stuff can lead to fucking me being a jackass, like, and I felt like I was kind of doing that in the middle of it, and I wasn't trying to do that. No, but at the same time, like, I was, because I wanted people to take a step back and be like, oh, okay, this is kind of a weird argument, but at the same time, like, we got to respect people's boundaries, and
and I want to do that same thing for anybody, not just the particular situation we're talking about. I want to respect your boundaries, Tiffany. April, Maria, Ash.
Well, I think you've always been open to do that. Like, I don't.
Yeah, I'm trying to. But I don't know people's boundaries unless they tell me what they are.
I agree.
Like you told me there's a certain joke you don't want me to use on the air, and I won't. So, like,
and I even touched on it tonight, which might have made it a little bit of a great topic. So I understand my touching on it might have made it a great topic. That's my horrible sense of humor shining through.
You're horrible. Yeah, I mean, your face is the biggest thing of your sense of humor right there, man. Come on.
I thought it was my teeth. I don't know if we got any people still in the chat making fun of him, but
I like how we can.
That seems to be the topic of discussion.
See, by the way, this is going to sound really mushy and corny. I don't give a shit though, but like ever since I met you, like what 2 months ago, a month ago, I don't even think we've known each other that long. But in that short time, I've actually haven't been scared to like give my opinion on things. I used to be scared to give my opinion on like anything, not just what happened today, but just stuff in general. You know, like hey, Herman, what do you think of this? Or Herman, what do you think of that? I used to go, oh, I don't know. Am I allowed to give my opinion? And I'm going to be, wait, what? What did Tiffany just say? Oh, she said a lot of stuff here. I'm reading all this on the screen. Hang on.
When you're like, I don't know why you get chats way faster than I. Okay, now I get.
Yeah, it's on the TV. Yeah, it's on the TV over
here. Let me pull it up. Sorry.
Okay, yeah, please. Okay, I can't even read it on there. It's too small. Well, I got this. Like here, can I zoom in? What happened? Are you there?
Oh, yeah, I'm still here.
I just zoom in.
All right, I appreciate it, Tiffany.
Yeah, thank you for that, Tiffany.
And we feel the same way about you. Otherwise, we wouldn't be talking. For me,
yeah.
I mean, people that I don't get decent vibes with, or at least appreciative vibes, I wouldn't even be talking to them.
Yeah, and like I'm that way with anybody. Unless you give me a reason not to like you, I'm gonna like you or love you.
And I've said that about everybody in our group. When it comes to being online and when it comes to like content, April, Maria, Herman, Tiffany, Elaine are the most supportive people I've ever met in my life. They will drop into my chat, say some of the nicest things, and sometimes they have time to hang out, sometimes they don't, but sometimes they just make an appearance, which is honestly it lights me up because they don't have to go out of the way and do those things. And I appreciate everybody that does it.
And that's what I want to do, man. I want to support everybody. Yes, I'm cutting.
Well, and I think Tiffany the most because Tiffany's actually the one that got me connected with all of these people. Like Tiffany is literally the one that introduced me to all these people. Everybody else I've met was through my conspiracy theory channels.
Yes,
and that's the only other people I've met. And everybody else was through Tiffany, and then it trickled down, and that's how I met you as well.
Right? Yeah. I remember she told me about this Jacob Waters guy. I'm like, who is this Jacob Waters guy? I saw you in some of chat. Right? I don't remember whose chat I saw you. It might have been Tiffany's chat, or maybe it was Elaine's chat. I don't remember. But I don't know whose chat. But someone was talking about Vegas, and you were joking about Vegas, and they thought it was a troll.
You thought I was a troll?
Yeah, I don't remember who it was, but it was somebody who thought you were a troll. They were like. This is the fake Jacob Waters. It might have been Elaine stream.
Oh, I know exactly what I said because somebody made a joke about what happens in Vegas. Disney,
yeah, I remember that.
And I said, except herpes, that shit'll stay with you because it's a line from The Hangover.
Oh my god!
And it's right before he takes the dad's car, and he's like, blah blah blah. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, and he lays it out to him.
But I don't remember whose chat that was, but that was my first introduction to you, and I'm like, who is this Jacob Waters guy? This guy is very strange. Yeah. Like I don't know who he is, and then I went on your show.
Oh my god! So Elaine posted some live the other day that I decided to go on to, and I did exactly that. Made a horrible joke that nobody got.
What
it was a South Park reference, and they were talking about something, and I said, I'm not just sure. I'm HIV positive.
Oh,
and it was a Cartman line from South Park.
Oh,
so all of a sudden they go into nice mode and they were like, Jake, we totally support you. We know it's hard to have HIV and we appreciate you being such a great person. I'm like, oh my God, what did I do? I'm like, let me be 100% honest. I don't have HIV. I'm not disrespecting anybody that does. I thought this was a joking chat because they were like warning me because they thought they were going to be too abrasive around me. And then I made one joke and everybody was like, oh my gosh, we should probably coddle him because of his disease. And I was like, oh my gosh. I fucked up.
I'm sorry. That's actually really funny. Wow.
Oh man. It went so horribly.
was that
it was the worst abrasive joke that came ever over across the internet.
When was that? Was that today?
No, it wasn't today. It's in the last week.
Okay, 'cause I must have missed it.
But I actually met one nice person from that channel that I've been talking to. She runs a professional wrestling channel where she comments on professional wrestling. And so I
Okay.
reached out to her and I was like, "So I have a professional wrestling referee on my channel. We talk about wrestling all the time. We've been wanting to do a professional wrestling one. I've been to a couple professional wrestling events. I told her who I had met recently, and yeah, so I might be talking to this person named Doris who runs a wrestling channel, and because there's one of my other interests that I can talk about for hours, and I'm like, oh, okay, it's cool talking to somebody else, but she's more into like the modern style of it. I got to catch up more with it.
Yeah.
I only know the '90s, early '90s, or early '90s to early 2000s were kind of my wrestling genre that I fell into.
Now, Jacob, I have to ask you a question. Are you comfortable rolling around with other men?
Oh yeah, I'm so comfortable.
I couldn't even get that question out without laughing.
Ask me one of my favorite movies in wrestling.
What's one of your favorite moves in wrestling?
The nickname is called a high C. Kind of like the drink, but that stands for a high crotch.
Oh,
and what you do is you reach your arm so far up the other person's back that you're going like between their legs, snaking their butt cheeks, and reaching all the way to their lower back, and then you're throwing them over your head.
Oh, crap.
Yeah.
Oh,
if you throw them far enough, they land just on their shoulder blades, and it's like the perfect little landing.
See, that's real wrestling, though. That's not the stuff you see on TV.
That's
real stuff. That's real stuff right there.
I've been doing that for 21 years. I really like wrestling.
You notice how I couldn't get the question out without laughing.
Oh yeah, no, I'm okay with my sexuality. I'm not gonna lie, I got more dates being a wrestler than I did worry about people calling me gay for wrestling.
Oh wow. Yeah.
I got that a lot more than I don't know how many times I got called gay for rolling around with other guys in my leotard. Because that's what oh my god, I still have leotards at my house. I have a rainbow one with a Smurf on it.
Yeah.
No joke. That I got airbrushed for myself because I was like, I gotta have the most flamboyant thing I can find when I'm pinning somebody. Because what's worse, you got beat by a guy with a rainbow singlet and a Smurf on it, and he pinned me in 6 seconds. Like, what the fuck?
That's funny. And I'm secure in my sexuality too because I can make jokes about like having a crush on Jacob.
Hold on a second. Give me a second. Now I feel like I'm bragging about something I don't have. Give me 2 seconds.
Okay.
More than 2. Sorry. Facetious.
I'll just wait here. I don't know what Jacob wants me to do. Does he want me to talk? I mean, I guess I can talk. Hey, everybody, I'm Herman the Great. Go subscribe to the Herman the Great channel right now. And if you do, I'll give you $90 in Monopoly money. Or you know what? I'll have Tiffany, my agent, give you the $90. I'll have her PayPal me the $90, and I'll give it to you guys. If you subscribe right now, my PayPal.
You sure PayPal? Go ahead, PayPal.
No one can donate on my PayPal. We discovered that. I've discovered that.
I couldn't get it to work.
No, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about other people who've complained about it in the past.
Well, okay. Well, now I'm complaining about it. Get it to work.
Okay. I'm your agent. I forgot. I won't drop my PayPal. I'll drop my Venmo. Just kidding. For now. No, I was just trying to be funny, but I was trying to.
I need to get a Venmo too. That's the next thing I need to work on. I have a lot of customers that are trying to pay me with Venmo.
But Venmo is the same as PayPal. It's the same company, I should say.
Same company, but it's a different program, and it doesn't transfer the same. It's so stupid.
Yeah, I know. Everybody, if you guys go to my channel right now, my links are in the descriptions of all my videos. Linktree.
Dude, you got your Linktree? Share it in the private chat, and I'll share it on the. I'll share it on the screen.
I can't get it right. I can't get it right now.
Or if Tiff, oh no, I'm not asking anybody to do anything. Sorry, don't.
Tiffany, don't do
too much work. Stop it.
I can send it to you on Facebook.
But I'm happy to share it on the screen if you can pull it up. Yeah, you can send it to me on anything.
I'll send it to you on Facebook, and then I gotta pee there real quick. So give me a second to pee. I'll mute you while I pee.
Oh, you're fine. I'm gonna show off my wrestling singlet.
Go ahead. Show off your.
So I really do have a rainbow Smurf singlet that I made. It's airbrush, and yeah, it was my Counter-Strike name for the longest time, and it was Blue Man. So I had that on the back. I was like, oh, who's the perfect Blue Man? Probably a Smurf. So I had a rainbow Smurf singlet that I made for myself when I graduated from high school. I think it was the first time, like my senior year, and I got kicked out of the tournament for wearing it because they were super mad because I didn't wear my team singlet. It was the state finals, and I decided to put my rainbow Smurf singlet on. Oh god, they were so offended. I had a pink scarf and a rainbow Smurf singlet. And one of those crocheted, and it was pink and purple. Oh my goodness! Yeah, no, gosh, well, I was super into the band Him for a long time when I was younger, and I still am. But when I was younger, I was like, oh, this is like the perfect thing. He used to wear like long scarves. Oh, did you guys hear the static? I just turned it off. I didn't know if it was the page loading or if it was me. I tried to open my Facebook because Herman told me to. Oh, he already shared. Oh, here we go. Tiffany's way ahead of us.
Oh, did Tiffany get it? Oh, crap. I was laughing my butt off because I was watching. While I was peeing, I was watching you showing off your leotard.
Did you see it? You like my leotard?
Yeah, I saw it. No, I saw it.
Pretty leotard, isn't it?
You know what I was saying the whole time? I was saying gay. Just to be.
Well, I put it on the other day and asked my daughter if I could walk her to the school bus stop with it, and she was like, "No fucking way."
Okay, just for the record, everybody, I'm not making fun of gay people. I'm just being funny, people. Relax. I don't do that kind of stuff.
Jeez, Herman.
You are fast.
Way to take it in another direction. Gosh.
Right? And I can't get out of the damn screen. I don't like the phone version of this. It's so annoying. Okay, anyway. What did Tiffany do again? I forgot what she did.
She shared your link stream. I mean your link tree. That's why it's on the bottom of the screen right now, and everybody can see it.
Yay, go there. You guys can subscribe to my channel from there. You can go follow me on Twitter. You can follow me on Insta Spam.
And if anybody sees this on the replay, you can go there anytime. It's always open. 24 hours, 7 days a week.
As long as you tip.
Yes,
anyway.
Tip the waiters.
As long as you don't touch the tip.
Just the tip.
Where's that from? Is that from like some?
I feel like that's from a lot of things.
Probably from a lot, yeah, probably. But I think it's from something specific. I think, or maybe it's Atlantic or Northern. I don't know. It could. Did you get? My jokes are terrible. Everybody, don't follow my channel, please. You will get nothing but crazy shit like this the whole time.
So yeah, it's a good time. The Greek god, the demigod. Half man, half God.
The Greek god. Right. Oh my goodness. I will. From Tip. Oh my gosh. Tiffany's like, what the crap's going on? We're talking about tips.
I mean, when a girl has to walk away from two men talking about their tips, I feel like might be going down a bad road. Scaring all the chicks away.
Oh Lord, that is. Oh, sorry, dude. Oh man, I didn't know it was going to be so loud. Why is YouTube telling me some of my videos are inappropriate? I'm trying to play some of my videos right now. I'm like, this video may be inappropriate.
It might be your live chat.
Could be. Oh man, it probably is.
I always keep it like that's the only thing that usually gets me in trouble and puts me in the 18 or older category. It's surprisingly I've only had one video demonetized, and that was a solo with me and Mr. Pena.
Oh, there we go. I'm just checking something real quick.
That's like my second video I put on YouTube. It's hard to find.
YouTube. I don't know what YouTube is. Are we on YouTube right now? I didn't know.
Right
I
now we're
wouldn't be
on
able to,
StreamYard, but it's through YouTube.
we are on StreamYard.
That's the only thing I like about StreamYard the most is you can link your Facebook, your Twitch, your all your accounts together. And you can get
Yeah.
all the comments at once, and you don't have to monitor all the pages. And
Right, that's right.
slow your bullshit down.
Now can you do like restream? Like can you stream on multiple platforms at the same time?
What do you mean? Yeah, I
You
guess if you
can.
want,
But you have to have a pro account though, right?
you'd have to have you'd have to have a different device. Otherwise, it would do kind of like a, I don't know. I feel like it would just be repeating the image.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. I'm just trying to figure something out because I have another platform called D Live that I'm a part of that, I don't do a whole lot with D Live, but
Or
I've
just
always
do a
used.
screen, or just do a screen share on D Live and connect it to
Oh,
your other ones.
yeah, I can do that. Either way. I don't know why I'm like dying over here. I'm dying. Right. Tiffany's we're making Tiffany laugh tonight. Or this morning. Or whatever the crap it is. I don't know. Is it morning where you are? Or is it afternoon? Like it's not even for me it's not even the next day because I always have a rule. If I haven't
Not
slept yet.
even midnight yet.
No, it is. It's like 1:35 my time. But I mean,
Okay, so it's the next day.
well, I know,
Not the
but
next day till you wake up. Is that the rule?
yes, yeah. So if I don't sleep, then it's not the next day yet. So it's still Wednesday according to Herman time. Jacob and everyone out there watching, I'm a very eccentric, crazy person. So just get used to it. And I have a lot of hair too, as you can see.
There's a song that I like to listen to by a gentleman named Prof, and he's like, I don't remember what it says in the chorus. He goes, "They told me I'll regret that in the morning, so I wake up at noon."
Oh my
Like,
gosh.
so he just skips the morning every
He
day, so
skips
he
the
doesn't have
morning.
to
He's like,
regret
"Eh."
anything.
Oh my gosh.
Like, that's the perfect way to live.
This is the
1
place we
hour
can.
ahead of you. I got you, Tiffany. I hear you. It's
Yeah,
late.
you're.
I'm surprised Tiffany's not crashed out yet, too.
No, it's
But I
it's
appreciate
two
the
thirty in the
presence.
morning her time. She's an hour ahead of me. She's in the mountain time zone of Texas right now.
Well, if it's 12 something at your place, it'd be 2 hours
Uh,
of you.
it's 1:36 right now.
Okay, so it's not 12 something.
It's it's two. Wait a minute. It's 2:36 for Tiffany. 3:36 for you. You have to go to work in like an hour.
No, I got a couple hours.
Okay, well, two
Whenever I
hours.
feel like it.
Jacob,
No, I'm just probably gonna pull an all-nighter tonight.
I'm trying to make your life sound more interesting.
Take
Just let
some
me do
acid
it.
tomorrow night and go through the rest of the day. The acid will keep me awake. At least 5 hits. That'll get me there.
Everybody, I'm trying to make Jacob's life sound more interesting than it really is, and he's not letting me do it.
Sorry, I casually take acid. That's not interesting.
No, not I don't. I'm not worried about your acid trips that you're having, but well, I don't know. I've never taken acid before, so I wouldn't know.
It's kind of like mushrooms, except a lot more anxiety.
There we go. Well, I can see that.
It adds way too much anxiety to your life. How do we get in touch with you, Jacob? I ask because, oh my gosh, somebody's reaching out to me. What is going on?
Who's reaching out to you?
I just got a weird question. I got to
What
address
question?
it. I will read it out loud as soon as I read it.
Okay.
I got to pull it up.
I'm just wondering what
They
question. It is.
comment on one of my older chats. I just don't know if it's a guest reaching out to me or if it's somebody else.
Well,
Oh,
everybody, while he's doing that, I will entertain you guys.
song and the dance.
Am I clown? Do I amuse you? Like funny how? Like a clown? Funny how? That's right. So everybody, I hope you're doing well. And yes, I am a hairy guy. Give me a head of hair, long beautiful hair. I'm not sure. Jacob's reading something right now, but we'll figure out what he's reading in a second. If he wants to share with us. If he doesn't, that's okay too.
Okay. I don't know. P.S. Do you resemble of your guests, and where's Hunter? I do. He's under federal investigation. He's fucking protected. I hold my breath. In fact, they're probably just going through the motions of optics because, whoa. Wow, that is really deep, and I probably can't put that on. Gosh. See, now I want to reach out to this person, but they put such a wild comment that
It stopped your live stream, man.
What's that?
It stopped your live stream. Their comment, whatever it was. If you can't say it on stream, that's fine. But I'm curious what they said.
All right, so it was somebody by the name of Melissa Jewell reached out and said,
Okay.
"How do I get in touch with you, Jacob? I asked because I wanted to see if you would be interested in doing an interview with an up-and-coming artist. His genre is hip-hop, but he does more than that. In fact, his recent song is trending everywhere right now. Let me know. Thanks." And then P.S. Gosh, I don't know if they're talking about you currently. That looks like this person that's missing. That might be related to that might be related to our current president.
Oh no. Jeez.
And says unfortunately he's well, and God, this word is so interesting that the person used, because they used fuggin', and there's only one artist I know that uses that all the time, and he'd be talking about skins and fuggin', and I wish this person was talking about this up and coming artist, because this is one of the best artists in the goddamn world. And I reached out to him earlier today, and God, this is so weird. Yeah. Because I don't want to take this down, but I don't think it's revealing enough. Okay, I'll read it. There's names.
Okay.
It says P.S. Do you else see the I'm assuming also see the resemblance of your guest and where's Hunter? I do. He's under federal investigation, in case you haven't heard. Unfortunately, he's so fucking protected. I am not holding my breath. In fact, they're probably just going to throw the motions for optics, because too much outcry to keep trying to pretend like it doesn't exist. Like, I know exactly who you're talking about. I hope you're watching this live right now. And if you want to reach out to me, you know what? I'll share my I'm gonna delete your comment, because I don't know what YouTube thinks of that. But I'll share my email on the screen. And if you guys want to reach out to me, you guys can reach out to me, because there's so many hip hop artists I would love to talk to, especially up and coming ones. I like hip hop. So let's see here. www. Oh, it's not www. It's not a website. Come on, Jake.
It's sugardaddyjake@gmail.com, guys.
To be the one.
That's his email. Sugardaddyjake.
It's actually show me the money.
Show me the
money.
Oh my goodness. Our chat is dead right now. No one's typing.
That's okay.
They're mad at me.
I'm surprised anybody made it as long as we did.
I know. Yeah, I've been here for an hour 25.
I appreciate the presidents. No, this rapper that I really like. He's like a country rapper,
yeah,
and he also does country music, and he's way better. Well, God, he's good at goddamn everything he does. He started out doing vines and memes on the internet, and then he opened up into being like a country singer, and then he opened up into being a country rapper, and he's literally made money on everything he does. He's such a good artist. And I've reached out to him on a few of his lives, and I was like, yo, it'd be really nice to talk to you. Like he recently did an interview with Candace Owens,
Oh,
which
nice.
I thought was really good. And yeah, no, I hope it was this artist that I'm thinking about. That'd be fun. Just because of the coincidence of me reaching out to this person literally 5 or 6 minutes before I went live. It reminded me of what you said. You were like, "Oh yeah, I used to have these people jump on my live, and then all of a sudden they'd start their lives."
Yeah, right. Yeah.
I was like, "God damn it, I'm that guy."
You're the same guy.
That's me.
No.
I'm
I
that douche.
I wanted to say something too earlier, but not just about that, but also about the likes and dislikes. I've kept them on purpose, like the likes and dislikes, because yeah, I sometimes get affected by the dislikes. I'm not gonna lie, but I'm working through it and thinking, you know what? If if they hit the dislike button, it's either a troll or somebody who doesn't like your content. Who cares? You know, it's easy for me to say that, of course. But then I don't know. But I've kept them on because you've told me, look, just keep them on there, and you've encouraged me to say, hey, if someone hits the dislike button, that's them. Hit the dislike button. Who cares? But I still care because I'm that type of person who still cares about stuff like that. Even though I tell myself, look, if somebody hits the dislike button, that's their opinion of my channel or my content or that video. They don't. Maybe they didn't like it, or maybe they just want to be a jerk about it.
Take your time, Tiffany. No hurry. You enjoy that milk.
You're blowing bubbles real quick. There's a lot of jokes I can go with that, but I won't.
You know my inside. So that's my inside joke. Whenever I'm on other people's streams, besides recently Elaine, I don't smoke on other people's streams. Elaine was like, no, you can eat on here, you can smoke on here. Like she was like, she was fine with it, and I was like, all right. I'm kind of at that point where like the only way I'm gonna go on some people's streams at certain times is because like I got so much other stuff going on, and I would usually be doing that, and I don't want to just have my face off screen the whole time. So I'm like, all right, well, I'm not censoring myself every 2 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, I don't
I'm
have.
glad she was cool with it.
Yeah, I don't have a rule about like you smoking on my streams either, but I just don't know how YouTube looks at it.
Oh yeah, no, and that's why I
So I don't
always
really
tell
know.
people.
So
That's why I'd rather put out the caution before I do it on anybody's channel.
yeah,
Like until I have a channel reach out to me and be like, "Oh yeah, no, you're fine. Do whatever you want." I'm like, "All right, whatever." If that's the case.
well,
But no, I've never. I've been on for God almost 5 months now, and no one's ever flagged me. And I've had so many channels come on with me, and they go, "Oh my God, you smoke so much goddamn weed and drink so much when you're on." And I don't understand how you do an 8-hour stream and you're still relevant by the end of it. I'm like, I'm not that relevant compared to like if you would have caught me at the beginning of the day after a day of work. But I feel like I try my best.
Yeah,
Maintaining.
maintain.
It always reminds me of the movie Campaign when Will Ferrell gets like bit by a snake in the snake church, and he looks at his like PR guy and he's like, "Am I maintaining?" And his arm's all swollen.
Oh my gosh.
He's like, "No, you're not maintaining." And then he like jumps out of the window.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I've seen that movie. That movie's hilarious. But yeah,
Bring your brooms because it's a mess.
I forgot what I was gonna say. That's the effect Jacob has on me, is that he makes me forget what he's gonna say. He just stares at me with those beautiful, beautiful eyes. And I'm telling you, Jacob he froze. No, I'm just kidding. You look like you froze. Like earlier on April stream, I thought you froze. He's messing with me. Are you dead, Jacob? Did you die? Yes, I get to take over the
No,
show,
I'm
everybody.
alive.
He's having freezing problems.
No, I'm alive.
I'm awake. I'm alive. I don't know. It's almost 2 in the
I
morning.
want to do one of those late night streams where I just stare. I think I could do it where I could just stare at the camera for several hours. I would stop and smoke, but I would just hold my stare at the camera while
You know what you should do if you can ever make it work? Do a 24-hour live stream. That'd be awesome.
So I'm big into watching videos. about other live streamers. And there's this one guy that did that.
Yeah.
Somebody broke into his house while he was doing it.
What?
He sat there, didn't move the whole time. Dude broke into his house. He's just sitting there Indian style in the middle of the floor. He's also one of the same guys that like peed himself live.
Oh, geez.
Like rather than getting up, he just sat there and like peed himself. I was like, oh, this is a little intense. Like he's committed. I don't know if I could do that.
Yeah.
He just let a puddle like form around him because he was on a hardwood floor.
Oh, my gosh. That is pretty hardcore. I did a 24-hour live stream one time on, it was New Year's Eve going, of course, New Year's Day. And I thought, you know what? I have the day off the next day anyway, you know, for New Year's Day. And I'm just going to go live, you know, do a 24-hour live stream. Of course, I did a panel for 8 hours on the old Google Hangouts. And then I played for 4 hours, I played video games. And then I went back to another panel, a couple panels. And then I was like, okay, I'm going to play more video games. But during the first panel, I fell asleep. I just said, hey, guys, I got to go take a nap, you know, take over for me. And everyone else left the panel. And I was like, what the hell? You guys left the panel. You left me up there by, you know, with no one up there. You know, everyone was trying to like wake me up. They were trying to like send me messages and say, hey, Herman, we've got to go back to you know, we all have to go. And they all left. And it was literally dead air for like almost 2 hours. So anyway, so I did a 24-hour live stream once.
I don't know if I could do that one.
What, you wouldn't do 24 hours?
I don't know. My record's 8 hours and 40 minutes.
Well, you can always split up the 24-hour live stream in different streams if you want.
Hard way to go.
You should do it. Come on, man. Come on, do it.
I would try. I just don't know. I don't know. I'm thinking about now what a good day would be to do it. Because you'd almost want to wrap it around a holiday.
Right, yeah.
I don't know what holiday would be appropriate.
I tried it once on
I'm checking my mail to see if that person was watching the live stream because I wanted to see if they reached out to me.
They're watching right now.
Well,
They're always watching.
I shared that for a minute, so I didn't know if that person, because I thought it was weird that message kind of came out of nowhere. I don't know. Maybe I'm just over. I have a constant problem with overthinking things.
Me too.
I had a guest come on my show that I wanted to release this show for such a long time, but it is one of those things where I really put my foot. It was one of my first times on. Oh, I lost Herman. It was one of my first times on the internet, and I had one of my first few times on the internet dealing with other people that I hadn't talked to before. And this guy jumped onto the channel. And he was like, blah, blah, blah. I used to work for ESPN, and I used to work for this place. And I was like, well, yeah, you know, I'm happy to talk to you. And he reached out, and he was talking to us. And the first, like, 4 questions were really good. And then the last one kind of went down a really weird, dark path. And I kind of put my foot down about the topic, and I was like, I don't really want to talk about this because it kind of makes me a little weary. And I eventually got past talking about it, and then he brought it up over and over again. I was like, all right, we're done talking about this. And it was a weird conversation about somebody trying to justify why age was just a number in the US, and it was all just based on like social stigmas. And I was just like, no, you know, I kind of wish the age of consent would be a little bit older. The last thing I'd want is a younger one. Like, and he just kept like pushing this like weird statement. I'm like, no, I don't even want to put this on the internet anymore. And I ended up taking a whole 5-hour stream down because I didn't have the energy to fucking edit it. So oh my God, I have so much offline content that I wish I could get edited and put back up for everybody. Hey, Tiffany. Sorry, Herman popped off. I don't know what happened. Oh, I was loading this page. My bad. I was talking about a random guest I had pop up and why that stream is offline now. But yeah, it's a long story. Those are some big eyeballs. Whose? But for the person that reached out in the comment earlier, that's my email address on the bottom of the screen, running by on the ticker. If you want to reach out to me, you're more than welcome to. I'd be happy to, or if you catch us on the replay, however you get your news, or your your info. I have this if you're reaching out for a way to get a hold of me. Yeah, I'm old school. The AOL thingy. That'd be my email. I had a guest reach out in a comment just now, but the comment was a little too political, so I kind of took it off. Gosh, no, I don't even know if I can see the reminder, but they had reached out to me, so I wanted to give somebody a form of a way to reach out to me, so I figured by email was the easiest way. Up and coming rapper, and it's no biggie, Herman. You can jump back on if you're bored. Otherwise, I understand. No biggie. Yeah, I was actually telling Herman about that. I don't know if I told him offline or online. I met my girlfriend online 4 years, or at least 3 years before we ever met in person. We actually met through AIM Instant Messenger. We talked for like 3 years before we ever met in person, but lived not even 5 minutes apart. Like, she was the next town over. And I just thought it was always the funnest story. She always thinks it's silly because everybody meets online. Like, it's not a very romantic story. Yeah. Thanks, Herman. I like having you on with me, man. I enjoy it. If anybody wants to jump on, the stream shared in the description, shared in the title. It's also shared in one of the comments above. But yeah, I'm just hanging out. Nobody has to jump on. I'm just enjoying my time. I know I got work in a few hours. I just kind of enjoying myself. I appreciate everybody hanging out and spending time with me. So Jesse, I'm from outside of Chicago. I didn't know you were still hanging out. I don't know if you called me a question earlier. I'm from a little bit outside of Chicago. So you said you're from Chicago. You got an idea when your next Oh no, I won't. I just had a little bit of extra energy today. It'll help me sleep better. I've had a lot going on in my week, and it just kind of helps me to like wear myself out. Oh yeah, you're close to the city then. Isn't that it's not Blue Island. What is it called? God. What's that? Oh no, I'm thinking of the Brookfield Zoo. I'm not thinking of Lincoln Park Zoo. I'm thinking of the Brookfield Zoo. Never mind. Lincoln Park Zoo's way closer to Chicago. It's like in Chicago. Me stream like this, man. What are you talking about? I'm not a man. I'm a boy. I'm a real boy. He's already done it before. He's had more subscribers than all of us. He tries to pretend like he doesn't know how to do online things. I've been looking for a new co-host. So are mine. How is mine any different from me just like staring at the screen? I mean, I try to keep up with my chat a little bit, but it's only when my chat's normal. The other half of the time, it's going nuts. I mean, I'm a Sox fan, but I'll let it go, Jesse. Yeah, no, I like his. I like his streams, and they're a lot of fun because I get to taste at different things, and that's why I like the new Monday streams that you've been doing so much. Cubs, wow. Okay, well now if you're trying to do karaoke the same night as Tiffany, all right, now you're getting a little pushy, Herman. All right, come on. I'm just joshing. I had to say it just in case anybody doesn't know I'm joking. I know I laughed afterwards. It wasn't cynical. It was just joking. I promise. Gosh, I wonder if I can go till 6 of my time. I'll probably try to. I got nothing better to do. I might play some video games and go until at least 6. Give myself some time to. I do it the night after. There you go. Ow. I want to sing on your karaoke night, Herman. Yeah. I mean, if you're gonna bring a singer in, Tiffany will be that girl. She'd be killing it. Well, thank you, Tiffany. Glad you knew I was joking. I haven't been on Facebook in an hour. You better not have done that, Herman. I'll punch you in your ovaries. It's gonna start being sketchy because I'm loading a different page at the same time. Oh, shit. Sorry, I don't mean to be silent. I'm trying to pull something up. Oh, well, that's not happening. Never mind then. I knew it was going to be static. I said when I pulled up another page, I knew it was going to be static right before it happened. Amazing singer. That's what he's talking about. No, I didn't fix it. I was trying to load my messages on YouTube, but when I try to load other pages, it makes static for everybody else. I actually announced it right before it went staticky. I was like, oh, it's about to get staticky. It's about to start breaking up. It's probably already staticky by that time. Oy vey. Oh, I know what I want to do. This always entertains me. It's gonna get staticky. Just a heads up. Oh my gosh, Final Church. You do that. Yeah. Only in small doses, Herman. It doesn't work in large amounts. I know when it's happening. I'm like, oh, I'm opening a page. It's gonna be horrible. Let's see if I can share this. Trying to share my porn at the same time. Let's see if we can do some impressions.
What are you gonna do with all your money, Plankton?
I don't know.
Are you gonna buy a booster seat?
A booster seat hot dog. Plankton. Grabs. Plankton. Grabs.
SpongeBob. Ah!
Peter. Peter. They're everywhere. They're even in my raccoon wounds. Come on, Bri. Come on, B-Rye. Bri-roni. Matt, I want you to have this sad-sounding fart. Yeah, that's nice. There you go. Proud of you. Hey, Peter. Hey, Peter.
Please don't spit on my eggs. Please don't spit on my eggs.
I got some popsicles down in my basement. Cherries and mostly throwing on me, goddamn. Nah, Loretta won't let me. Nah, Loretta won't let me. Oh, yeah. Lois, Mom, Mommy, Mom, Mom, Mommy, Mom. Howdy, ho. Don't be sir.
I'm a house elf. Dobby! Dobby! Harry Potter must not go back to Hogwarts. Yeah, man, one more back, man. What is it about? Hello, is this the Krusty Krab? No, this is Patrick.
Hello, is this the Krusty Krab?
No, this is Patrick. Hello, is this the Krusty Krab? No, this is Patrick. It's not a Krusty Krab. Ruby-doo. Like Zoink Scoob. Kermit the Frog here.
Whoa, did you just say Kermit?
No, Donkey. R2-D2, where are you?
Misa, Jar Jar Binks!
Oh, boy, Mickey Mouse. Oh, gosh. Need a cartoon impression? How about me, Zoidberg? I'm gonna fly her brains out. Kid, I made it with a woman. Oh, hello. I'm Pinky and I love food pellets. Are you pondering what I'm pondering? I think so, Brian, but where are we gonna find rubber pants at this hour?
Oh, Bob! Alright, Bob, alright.
Brendan. Linda. Oh, Linda.
Screw you guys, I'm going home. My safe space.
Hey!
I ain't wishing mad, Tiffany. I was just joking with you. Hope my internet connection's coming okay. It was being weird when it was streaming that. I got some weird weather right now. Yeah, it's been a while. I feel like I got better at some impressions. There's some that I lost that I was better at doing when I was younger. I used to do Kel a lot from Kenan and Kel. I like doing him. And I like doing a lot of all that ones. I'm glad you guys liked it. I kind of play that a lot. I don't know if Tiffany's seen it before. It's just one of my old videos that I can't have on my channel because I can't connect the two channels. Gosh, now I hope that person plays back my video. God damn it. Oh shit, man. And I know I'm overthinking it because there's a person that just went live again that I really like. It's the same person I was talking about earlier. And I was like, man. And they always have some subtle ass messages. It's gonna go staticky again. gonna say, how are you guys not tired? I know it's late for you, Jesse. Gosh, 4:15 in the morning. I know you guys could be pushing it. Like I said, I'm planning on pulling an all-nighter. I have no. I'm gonna stay up. I just have a small job to do in the morning. I had to fertilize the lawn, and then pick up cash from 4 customers, and then a pretty easy day. Can't complain. So I know it'll be pretty easy to do. That's why I've been chugging water for the last 2 hours. Just plan on staying up all night, and then I'll end up showering and changing before work. But I can't do it if I had a lot to do in the morning. Oh no, I'm not worried about that. Oh no, I will be. I appreciate it. I'm not going to. I would never put myself in a weird position. So the house that I'm working at tomorrow is literally 4 houses away from me. So I got to drive to the store and then walk 4 houses away from me to work. Then I'll probably end up coming home a little early today, taking a nap before my live stream later. I'll be good. I appreciate it though. Good looking. That's why I started working night shift, Jesse. For some reason, I get like a second wind at night. And there's something about it. I worked night shift for the longest time because something about night, I don't know, just get an extra burst of energy. It's nice. And it just started raining over here. So that's the one thing good about landscaping is as long as it's raining, technically, I don't have to work. So I usually wait for it to clear up a little bit and go from there. But since all I'm doing is fertilizing people's yards for the winter, it's nice. I need a little bit of moisture and just get more moisture coming in. How's the weather out in Chicago? Is it the same kind of on and off rain lately? I'm a little outside of Chicago. I'm by Northern Illinois University, by NIU. A little north of Chicago. Oh yeah. I'm the same way about like a first snow, like an untouched snow, as I am about rain. Like those two are the greatest feelings. And you get to go around and walk through it afterwards. Yeah, no, that's true, and it's really calming. I was telling Joey, I guess I had my show about this like super uncomfortable trip I put myself in, but because it started raining, it made it all that much better. Because there's something like for me, there's something about hoodie weather that really gets me, and yeah, I took 36 plus grams of mushrooms and walked through the woods because I thought it was supposed to be. I thought it was gonna be an icky day, and it turned up not to be an icky day until like the end of the day. And yeah, it was quite the experience. Ended up walking by a Boy Scout group and felt more awkward than I ever have in my life. But I don't know. I think I was overthinking it like I usually do. I just waved and said hi and kept walking. It's not like we had a conversation. But I don't know. I feel like those type of situations make me feel human in the sense that like I get anxiety that I wouldn't normally have in my life. I know I put it on myself and I know how easy it is to change. So it doesn't make it like I get the same feeling and panic through myself, but I don't get too I don't get to experience the long-term effects of it. It's I know how temporary it is. It's as temporary as I want it to be. And Herman was asking me something about acid earlier, and I would never encourage anybody with high anxiety to do any of these things without specific medical guidance, because people with anxiety, these things can exacerbate that so much, and it's only good for people. Well, in my limited experience, I'm no expert on it. In my limited experience, it helps me um, deal with the regular pressures of life. It's almost like a reset for me. When I wake up the next day, I appreciate everything that's around me because I tried to scare myself the night before. That's kind of how I think about it. But I do have a very, very strong respect for it. I don't talk about that very much, but like my relationship with it is very, very respectful. And I almost think it's like a veil in some sense, well, or pulling back a veil in some sense. Um, Not exactly opening the doors of perception and all of the ways it's been made out in like rock culture. I think it's more of I don't know. I think it's more of a human level. I don't think it's more than that. I think it's more being connected to the earth and just being more, I think it enhances intuition at points, but then also it can shut down intuition depending on your mood and how you're handling it. It's weird. Bubbles help me. Yeah, and that's the biggest problem I've had in my life. I often question myself and wonder because of my habits, how much the bubbles are shielding me, if that makes sense. Um, when I have really good self control. When I want to quit something, I just quit it cold turkey. I'm not big on it, but I would always have these crazy, weird, vivid dreams after I would quit blowing bubbles, and there was something about it that I don't know. It just like it was so unnerving to me. Like I'd wake up in like the worst panics, um, and I know it's like breaking a habit, and your body gets used to something, and I know it makes sense like why it happens, but I don't know. There was something about it. Like I quit for a year. I've quit for I don't know months at a time, years at a time, and it's just one of those things that I just feel like I'm a better person. I can tolerate people better, um, blowing bubbles because, and I think it has a lot to do with my ADHD and the fact that I can stay up for 6 days straight. Like, yeah, I might look like a zombie at the end of it, but for some reason I'm still going. It, my body doesn't wear, my body wears out a lot faster than my mind does. Um, and I don't always recognize it. That's the scariest part. I can usually recognize it, like my body will tell me I'm tired, and if I know if I lay down, I'll pass out. But at the same time, it could it gets me in situations where I'll find myself doing things for long periods of time for no reason. Yeah, no, I know. I totally agree with you, Jesse, and you as well, Tiffany. It calms my mind and relaxes me. And it also makes me more functional around people. I think I have kind of a short fuse temper, um, or at least when I was younger. More, I think I have a good respect and knowledge of it now, where I can control it better. But sometimes I feel like I have to use too many tools to do it. And yeah, I have the same. I have the same problem. I have trouble sleeping ever since I was a kid, and they tried putting me on Ritalin when I was younger, and I eventually came to my mom and dad. I think it was something when I was like 12 or 13. And I was like, this kind of just makes me a zombie, and I don't know. It kind of took away what I felt like made me me. I didn't have the energy that I'm used to having, and I do think stuff like that, Ritalin and all that, got kind of overprescribed when I was younger in the early '90s and late '80s. But everybody's dwindling off. I'll probably end up wrapping it up here pretty soon. I appreciate it, everybody. I know we only got one viewer on, so it's probably the diehard that I'm so glad it came tonight. That was hiding in the background. I appreciate it so much. But yeah, if you guys want to hang out a little bit longer, I got a little bit more in me. I just didn't know if everybody was still hanging out or what was going on. I appreciate it though. Where did I put my phone? 4:30. Well, that's good. Sometimes I feel like yeah, it really took a lot away from me. I mean, it really does take a toll on you. I think it the same way kids use like Adderall and stuff like that today to stay awake and do homework. I feel like that really takes a toll on your heart and stuff like that. Like it's really aggressive. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't really talked about this online. You two are going to be the only ones that hear it because I don't know. Actually, no, I'll wait. I'm going to wait and say it. I'm going to be doing a before and after video, a 90-day before and after video, pretty soon. I'll do I'll do a before video soon where I let people know what I'm doing and what I'm starting. But I just got my blood work back the other day, and gonna try something. I think it should be interesting. But yeah, I'll probably wrap it up, guys. Oh gosh, one fly flying around my room, driving me nuts. But yeah, thank you everybody. I appreciate it. I will talk to everybody soon. Guys, have a good night. Thank you for the help, Tiffany. Thank you for tuning in, Jesse. I appreciate it. Thank you everybody else that was on. I don't think there was anything too naughty. I can probably leave this stream up. But yeah, everybody have a good one. Good night.